Alain and Kivimaki, who had a puncture on the road leading to the stage. Alain, lights ablaze, has got some catching up to do, figuratively, and he's got to keep his foot well down because he's now just 7 seconds, only 7 seconds in front of his teammate Kankkunen at the end of this one. And of course, right behind Kankkunen is Mickey Biasion, the Italian, 7 seconds quicker than Kankkunen here and 11 seconds quicker than Alain. He's really flying. In fact, just 16 seconds covers the first 3 Lanciers. Bjorn Valdegaard with Fred Gallagher in the Toyota are 8th. Toyota Supra now 7 minutes and 23 seconds behind the leading Lancia. Leading the pack following the Lanciers, John Buffum and Neil Wilson in the Audi Coupe Quattro. Audi number 2 is 4th overall, but only 19 seconds in front of Millen's Mazda. Herr Eklund and Dave Whittock in the Nissan, number 11, are 10th overall, the leading Nissan. In front of their teammates, the Metas, in 11th place. The Toyotas are running together too, with Valdegaard's Toyota 8th, and this Toyota Supra with Lars-Erik Torp and Benny Melander in it in 9th place. This one is 13.24 miles, the longest stage in the second leg, which draws to a close with a new rally leader, Mickey Biasion. Biasion and Siviero in Lancia number 6 now lead the 1987 Olympus, and they do so by 13 seconds, not from Lancia number 1, but from Lancia number 3, Kankkunen and Peronen. Juha Kankkunen, just 13 seconds behind Biasion, moves into 2nd place. Considering this is only the 2nd World Championship rally in the United States, there are lots of experts.
Going too early, didn't it? Yeah. That's what I thought. You see here, no pumping, nothing.
Yep, World Championship rallying has certainly got plenty of new fans here. And a new 3rd place man to watch, because the former rally leader Marco Alain with Ilkka Kivimaki is down in 3rd place with both his teammates now in front of him. He's 29 seconds behind Biasion. Leading the rest now, Rod Millen, who's put his Mazda 323 4-wheel drive in front of John Buffum's Audi Coupe Quattro. Millen is 4th, Buffum, try as he can, is 5th. And behind the Mazda and the Audi in 6th place, Ricaldi's Lancia. And behind Ricaldi and Del Buono in the 6th place Lancia, the Alessandrini brothers in their Lancia, and they're 7th. With 5 Lancias in front of him, down in 8th place, Bjorn Valdegaard with Fred Gallagher in the Toyota Supra. And right behind Valdegaard, his teammate Lars-Erik Torp with Benny Melander. Toyota's 8th and 9th. Shekhar Mehta is in the leading Nissan with Yvonne Mehta in 10th place. And so at the end of the 2nd day of the 1987 Olympus car rally, with 18 special stages completed, the rally is being dominated by the Lanciers. Biasion's Lancia leads by 13 seconds from Kankkunen and then Alain. Millen's Mazda is 4th, Buffum's Audi is 5th, Ricaldi's Lancia is 6th. The Alessandrinis are 7th in a Lancia, Valdegaard's Toyota is 8th, Torp's Toyota 9th, and the Metas are 10th in a Nissan. The 3rd leg, an early morning start from Westport to Tacoma via 13 special stages. This is Beaver Creek 2. 5 miles, and Biasion, Siviero, the rally leaders, are now just 7 seconds in front. And 24 seconds covers the first 3 Lancias. Biasion, in Lancia number 6 though, is beaten on this stage by both Kankkunen and Alain. The Finns winding in the Italian. They're both 3 seconds quicker than Biasion. Kankkunen with Peronen putting up an equal fastest time on this one with Alain and Kivimarki. Kankkunen here, driving Lancia number 3 in second place, just 7 seconds behind the rally leader Biasion. Marco Alain reducing the gap, putting up the same time as his teammate Kankkunen on this one, equal fastest time. Once the rally leader now in third place, but only 24 seconds behind the rally leader Biasion. One of them will win, one of them will be the world champion this year. Which is the intriguing question. Going very slowly, due to a puncture on this one, Rod Millen. Yep. Millen's Mazda, fourth. And 30 seconds slower than his great rival John Buffum on this stage alone. Indeed, at the end of this stage, the gap between Millen in the Mazda in fourth place and Buffum in the Audi right behind him is down to just 4 seconds. A puncture can make all the difference, and they know it. Buffum and Wilson catching Millen. At the end of this stage, they'll be just 4 seconds behind him in fifth place. The Audi Coupe Quattro versus the Mazda 323 four-wheel drive. John Buffum, the most experienced and successful American rally driver when it comes to special stage driving like this. In eighth place, Bjorn Veldegaard and Fred Gallagher in the first of the two Toyotas. But now, 10.5 minutes behind the rally leader. And more than a minute behind him is teammate Lars-Erik Torp, and no wonder, just look at that steering. Well adrift, but carrying on undaunted. At Raymond's service point, the faithful mechanics tend their steeds. Just 24 seconds covers all three Lancias. It's mighty close between Biasion and Kankkunen, just 7 seconds separates those, while behind Kankkunen, 17 seconds separates Kankkunen and Alain. The Italian mechanics must be wondering, though, whether Biasion's luck will hold. He's been robbed of victory twice this season by mechanical problems. Kivimarki, Kiki, Alain's co-driver, dons the war paint to outsight the rivals. He goes well with his cowboy's neckerchief anyway. Behind the Lancia trio, Rod Millen's Mazda, prepared in California. There's not a factory car from the Achim Barnbold's Brussels team headquarters, and with less power than the Lancias too, about 200 brake horsepower under his right foot. The field go back to Elkhorn Creek for another 9.71 miles. But just listen to rally leader Biasion's engine. It's missing badly, and he loses the lead and drops to second place. Misfiring like this, he loses 31 seconds to Kankkunen on this stage alone. And so the World Rally Champion, last year with Peugeot, this year with Lancia, takes over the lead of the 1987 Olympus Rally. Kankkunen in Perona, Lancia number 1, fastest of all on this stage, by 6 seconds, beating their teammates Alain and Kivimarki, now lead the rally. While Marco Alain, second quickest on this stage, gets a little bit closer to Biasion. Alain in Lancia number 1, within striking distance, he must know, of second place. Just 6 seconds behind Biasion. Millen, still fourth. 8 minutes and 11 seconds behind Kankkunen in the leading Lancia, but what matters to him is being in front of this car, the Audi Coupe Quattro of John Buffum. The battle continues between the Mazda and the Audi for fourth place. Ricaldi and Del Buono in the old Lancia Recce car are sixth. And what matters to them is that they stay in front of their great rivals in the other recce car, the Alessandrinis, who are behind them in 7th place. Valdegard's Toyota is 8th. And as the third leg draws to a close, at North River 2 here, 13.24 miles of it, the Lancia drivers drive to team instructions. It's been decided by team management that whoever of the 3 Lancia drivers is leading the 1987 Olympus Rally after 25 special stages will, assuming he doesn't break down or go off the road, win the event. And so, Biagio and Alain must follow the rally leader and the winner, if he lasts the course, Juha Kankkunen in Lancia number 3. Behind Kankkunen and Turunen, Lancia number 6. Biagio and Siviero. They will now have to be content with finishing second, robbed of the lead at special stage 25 by a plug lead. Still, that's rallying, and they must obey the orders. Lancia want points for all 3 cars finishing intact. The internal rally within the team is clearly over. Team orders apply to Marco Alain and Ilkka Kivimäki. They will finish 3rd.
What time in Biagio and Kankkunen? What time?
So, Marco Alain checks on the other teammates' times to make sure nobody's running away with it. Behind maximum points for Lancia, the battle royal continues. Milan in the Mazda versus Buffum in the Audi. The battle for 4th place. Milan and Belfleur holding 4th in the Mazda 323 4-wheel drive. While John Buffum and Neil Wilson in the Audi continue to try all the way. But soon, their Olympus will be run. They'll go off the road, upside down, and won't be able to muster support in time to get them back on their wheels again. The 1987 Olympus Rally will be over for them. The final day, Water Creek 2, 10 3/4 miles. 2:30 in the afternoon. It'll all be over by 8:30 this evening. Before then, though, lots more rally driving for stars like Juha Kankkunen and Turunen in the Lancia Delta. Leading a Lancia 1-2-3. Their advantage over their teammates Biagio and Siviero in Lancia number 3, 12 seconds. Mickey Biagio. Lancia number 6. They might have won, but they haven't, and they'll finish second. Who knows, though, who will be the world champion by the end of the season? Marco Alain, Lancia number 1, with Ilkka Kivimäki. 30 seconds behind their teammates Biagio and Siviero. Alain might have won too, but he must be content with 3rd. Still points, though. A great rally for Rob Millen. Millen and Belfleur. New Zealander and the Canadian in the Mazda 323. They were beaten by the Lancias, but they beat the rest of the field. And that took some doing. A fine result for the private Mazda. Behind them, though, not Ricaldi and Del Buono, surprisingly, but the Alessandrinis. The Italian brothers in the Lancia, next factory rally team recce car, used to very good effect to finish 5th. Valdegard and Gallagher are 6th for Toyota in the Supra. Bjorn Valdegard and Fred Gallagher. But with front-engine rear-wheel drive, and a big car like this, they're 18 minutes and 2 seconds behind the rally winner Kankkunen in the four-wheel drive Lancia. At last, Ricaldi and Del Buono come through. They're now 7th. They've slipped down the leaderboard after lots of last-minute dramas. They blew a turbo, lost 7 minutes road time getting it fixed. They rolled on a special stage, but got it back on the wheels, and finally will finish 7th. Shekhar Mehta and Yvonne Mehta, the husband and wife team in the Nissan, are 8th. Right behind them in 9th place in another Nissan, Per Eklund and Dave Whittock, their teammates. But frankly, without four-wheel drive, even with the considerable skills of Valdegaard, Mehta and Eklund, Toyota and Nissan have been outclassed on this one. Yet another rally has been dominated not by Japanese sports cars with front-engine, rear-wheel drive configuration, but by Italian engineering with four-wheel drive. The turbocharged Lancia Delta HF has won again. And by doing so and filling the first 3 places with such cars, Lancia have increased their hold on the manufacturer's championship. While on this occasion, it's the turn of Juha Kankkunen, so ably co-driven once again by Juha Peronen to win. By so doing, Kankkunen, Finland's current World Rally driving champion, of course increases his hold on this year's title as well. He certainly moved wisely from Peugeot to Lancia. The French couldn't offer him a Group A car, eligible of course for the World Rally Drivers' Championship. Lancia could do, that's why he moved. Kankkunen's only real rival, ironically, from his own team, Marco Allen or Mickey Biasion. The next round of this intriguing tussle in New Zealand, and then they're all going to the Argentine. Quite a season.
Congratulations, the winner of the 1987 Olympus Rally. The first victory for you this year, was it particularly difficult for you?
It was quite difficult. I mean, the fight was so tight all the time with the other drivers, and it was not easy, but that makes the rally good if you have really nice fight all the time going on, and temperature was so high that it was even warmer than in Greece, so it was not very easy rally, but I'm very happy to win this one.